There are new urgent warnings this morning about the country's climbing coronavirus numbers, which show infections rising in 47 states. There are now over 9 million coronavirus cases in the United States, rising by nearly 100,000 new cases Friday alone. In the last 2 weeks, 1 million more people tested positive, and in 16 states, the number of cases is at an all-time high. All of this as the number of lives lost approaches 230,000. With cold weather moving in and more events shifting inside, health experts fear the worst of the pandemic is yet to come. Here to help us make sense of it all is Michael George, who has been covering the pandemic. Michael, good morning.
Michelle, good morning. A second wave is indeed here. That's how Oregon's governor put it Friday. Some states are doubling down. Others, though, are still resisting stricter safety measures. In the immediate future, there's an election and Halloween today, only complicating ways to combat the country's mounting tragedy. A new trick to get a treat in a pandemic may be just a drop in the bucket. Even a socially distanced candy pipe shoot still allows costumed kids to face risks if they go out tonight.
The plastic masks that go with the costumes, they're not the same as the cloth masks we're talking about. So I advise moms and dads to make a cloth mask that goes with the costumes.
And for voters in line to beat Tuesday's Election Day rush, extraordinary safety protocols weren't enough to stop one Florida polling place from shutting down after COVID hit. Overstretched hospitals are telling a much more tragic story. ICU beds are 80% full in nearly a quarter of U.S. hospitals, according to a federal government memo obtained by National Public Radio. A mounting tragedy that could have been avoided.
A third of the population that believes this pandemic is a hoax, and they believe that it'll end next Wednesday. And no public health messaging is having an impact on that population.
Certainly not in Wisconsin, where the Democratic Governor Tony Evers can't get the Republican legislature to support safety measures.
If we want to do this right and stop it in its tracks, people have to wear a freaking mask.
South Dakota is battling a positivity rate of 46%. California wants to avoid that and has halted some plans to loosen restrictions.
You're seeing 20, 30+% positivity rates now in other parts of our country. We're at 3.0% over a 14-day period, 3.2 over a 7-day. But we are not taking our eye on the ball. We've got to box this disease in.
Oregon, too, is considering clamping down after the state saw record case numbers this week.
Oregon's cases are rising, just like the rest of the country's are, and frankly, cases around the globe. The second wave that we've all been worried about is here.
And for the second time, testing of an experimental COVID-19 antibody drug has been paused to investigate a safety issue that could impact severely ill patients. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals said they will continue to test less sick patients. Jeff?
All right, Michael, thank you very much.